Hello, it's me again. Today I'm going to do an unboxing video of this audio CD that I just purchased. So I'm not really an audio CD collector because I'm pretty much a digital music guy. So I grew up um, back in the late 90s and early 2000s with cassette tapes. But then when the MP3 came and it became so much popular, I never looked back because with cassette tapes, there were a lot of problems. I remember winding up the tapes with pencils, and when there's MP3 files and those Winamps and listening to the music on the computers and on MP3 players, I never look back. So I never really am truly a CD consumer or a CD collector. But since the largest audio CD distributor in this country, which was also the largest movie distributor in this country, called Disctara, were closed in 2015, and there was a an interview with the owner and the founder of the company in, I think, in 2020 or 2021. It was during the pandemic. There's an interview with the founder of the company. He said that there were still millions upon millions of CDs inside the warehouses of the company, and they just really demolished those CDs. But then I was wondering whether or not there are some probably stocks left, and I found some stocks left, and I decided to just purchase this one. So thankfully, they did not really demolish or destroy the entire stocks within the warehouse, and I managed to purchase some of them. So there we go. Let's just take a look at the stuff inside. I purchased basically some soundtrack CD because I have the movies, and I think why not having the soundtrack album as well. And I do notice that these titles, these albums, it was released by that particular distributor called Disctara, because that company was not just a distributor of physical media, it was also a label. So the company owned a record label, and the founder of the company is also a music producer. So I saw these titles back in the day in the stores. I saw them, but because I was not a CD collector, I didn't bother to purchase these items. So here I am, 10 years later, buying the leftover of the CDs that they did not destroy. I think it's because they already distributed these music CDs to different store chains, and so they didn't really have access to these anymore. So they didn't destroy these existing music CDs. So there you go. I bought one, two, three, four, five, and six CD album. I think most of them are music CD because I bought it for um, the soundtracks. The soundtracks of Breaking Down, and then New Moon and Paper Towns. So let's just probably unbox these first. Paper Towns, music from the motion picture. I do have the CD album for The Fault in Our Stars, and I think it's a good combo with The Fault in Our Stars and Paper Towns. That is the song list, the back. This one is the tax print. It's mentioned that this was registered in 2015. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, it's 2015. That's exactly the year when they closed down the entire company, the entire division. So not only the film division, but also music, CD division, album division, even the studios, the recording studios. They really shut down the company, and they use the company's profit to create a new company. It was a I don't know. It was a vegetable company. Now it and it's yeah. Go and that is well something stuck there. It won't open. Oh yeah. And that is the CD, and of course we got the insert over there. Then we got New Moon. This one is quite old, I think, because it was from 2009. But this one sadly does not have the shrink wrapping. So the seller did mention that some of these, because they're left over from, I think, some of the warehouses or some other stores, some of them they do not have the shrink wrapping anymore. But they're still brand new from the. It's not used CDs; it's brand new CDs. It just doesn't have the shrink wrapping. So that's New Moon. And then breaking down part two. This one still got the shrink wrap. I really love this version of 1,000 Years, the duet. There we go. That's the song list. Of course, my favorite is this one, number 13, Christina Perri featuring Steve Kazi. How to pronounce that? 1,000 Years. And that's the CD inside. Sadly, the center button is just destroyed. I need to replace this package. And that's the third soundtrack, and the other three, these are just um, other CDs from different artists that was available because there's not much left, so I couldn't really choose that many, various selections. There's only some soundtrack albums, and there's no like Disney soundtrack albums. If there were some Disney albums, I would just buy them right away, but there's not available. Just so there's only a handful left, and we can't really choose. So yeah, this one is Hunter Hayes. That's the song list. And that is again the center button is just destroyed. And then I think we got another Hunter Hayes. Yeah. This one is the deluxe edition, including 8 new and re-recorded tracks. This one still has the string wrap. I don't think I've ever listened to any Hunter Hayes song. I don't really know who this singer really is. And trouble is because these are a few selections left on the stacks from that seller and from the CD album company. And so, yeah, I decided why not? And because the price is just very, very cheap. And I think as part of the history of the distributor, this one is listed in 2013. And that's the disc. And so let's set the button so it's shattered. Wow. And the last one in the stack that I bought today is Cody Simpson. And I can't really read that. Very, very small. I need my glasses. And in the back, so that's quite difficult to read. And I don't ever heard any song Cody Simpson as well. So it's going to be a new experience for me. This one does not have a string wrapping. But again, this one, just like the other, this one is brand new, just missing the string wrap. But this one, surprisingly, the center button is still intact. That's the photograph of the singer. And that's it. Some of audio CD that I purchased today simply because I want to preserve some of the artifacts from a CD or from a music studio, music producer that was once the biggest in my country that is now shutting down. There's no more. And the founder claimed that they destroyed the entire CD stocks, the entire, not only CDs, I think also DVDs and Blu-ray disc of movies. They destroyed those stuff because I think it was because of the agreements with the record studios or the agreements with the film studios. They simply can't keep the disc inside their warehouses, so they got to destroy, demolish their entire selections, that existing selections within the warehouses in the company. I don't know, but this is my way of preserving some of them because I'm not a CD collector. I only have a very, very tiny amount of audio CDs, probably less than 100 audio CDs, even probably like around 50 audio CDs. I'm not a CD collector. I'm not going to be a CD collector because of this, but this is just quite important piece of um, physical media history in this country, and also because I got this very, very cheap and it's a very good deal. So yeah, I decided to just add this to my collection. And I think that is all. If you're still with me, I sincerely say thank you very much. Take care and goodbye.